What's up everyone, I'm Yasmin Willen and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I will be talking about Jenelle Evans. She recently did a Q&A on like her Instagram account because everyone is just so curious as to what's going on. Like I know she did a Q&A on her YouTube channel, but it really wasn't thorough. She didn't really say much. So she did a Q&A and I'm going to kind of like go over some of these like questions and answers. I mean, just for the fun of it, because I mean, let's be real, Jenelle is an interesting person. She's probably one of the most like controversial teen moms, to be real with you. So I am actually going to go over some of the interesting questions that I thought were super cool, and we can kind of like talk about them together. So one question that stood out to me, a fan asked, what happened when you tried dating a fan? Because I know Jenelle took to her, I believe, Twitter account, and she said, wow, I'm never dating a fan again. So this person is just like, well, what happened when you dated a fan? Like, what was so bad? So Jenelle's response was, I wasted my money on an arrogant D-bag, literally was either passed out drunk, or telling his friends on the phone that he's with Jenelle and say hey to my friends. So she's pretty much saying like this dude was pretty much a horrible person and he was a drunk and he was just starstruck at the fact that he was dating Jenelle from Teen Mom. So I thought that was super funny because we all know that she's talking about Herbie or whatever his name is, Herbie, Fully Loaded, whatever the dude's name is, and they had some sort of fling or whatever, but now they're low-key like not together, so whatever. That was funny. Second question was, have you seen the comment post that the ex and the other guy said about you? Now, everyone is just like, well, what are you talking about? So I saw on one of the T pages, and I'll put the @ here, and it was Herbie actually talking crap about Jenelle, and allegedly it was David Easton talking crap about Jenelle as well. Now, it states here that she is so salty that I dropped her like a bad habit. Now, he's actually referring to Jenelle Evans. Now, Black River Metal and Wood, that's actually David Easton's like woodworking or whatever, like his Instagram account for that, because he does like a lot of handmade things. Now, he actually responded to Herbie and said, we know, in all caps, she is vile and has ruined so many lives. Glad you made it out of her den of lives. I think he meant lies. And the other person said, well, does she have bottom teeth? I'm dying to know. That's shade. Now, David Easton said, that's very important. And Herbie actually responded and said, okay, haha, yes, she does. Everything else is so effing repulsive, though. That means who she is as a human and her physical self. And he also went on to say, she is the most socially awkward human ever, can't hold a conversation, obsessed with herself, and thinks that she's still, quote, famous. It's kind of hilariously sad. Nothing about her is interesting at all, boring in all aspects, and I mean all. Now that's some shade. Like, what do you mean boring in all aspects? Like what are you saying there? Like, are you talking about other things, like other adult things, or what's up? Because that's kind of, I don't know, like I keep rereading it over and over, and I don't know what he really mean by all aspects. She's kind of boring, but I think it's kind of distasteful how you have literally your soon-to-be ex-husband and your fling literally talking crap about you on social media. Like, I don't care what she did. That's so disgusting, because at the end of the day, she is a mother, okay, regardless if she's a mom of the year or not, and she has children. So you don't need to be talking disgusting about somebody online. Like, that is just so wrong that, I don't know, I feel like they're like tag teaming her. Like, yeah, let's talk crap. Yeah, does she have bottom teeth? Yeah, she has ruined so many lives. Like, yeah, like that is so childish and disgusting to me that two grown men are like literally tag teaming on one woman. Like, leave her alone. That pisses me off. So her response to that was, yeah, my ex just begged me to be nice, so I'm just going to be nice. In a nutshell, she's pretty much saying like, I'm not going to say anything rude or mean, I'm gonna just shut my mouth. Now, the next interesting question I saw was, how have you been doing lately? Just a question mark and a heart. And she said, very anxious lately, people testing my patience, LOL. So again, Jenelle is going through a lot. I know a lot of people have been seeing Jenelle's struggles and stuff like that. So again, she's just trying to get back on her own 2 feet. Anxiety is not fun. I mean, hello, I've dealt with that. That's not fun. And I don't know why people are just so like I don't know, she makes her bed and she definitely lies in it, and I think she's made some effed up decisions in her life, but I can definitely see where this anxiety is coming from. So the next question I saw was, why give David the house? You paid for it all. Now her response was, like, laugh my A off, I didn't give anyone a house. So everybody was like pretty much speculating that she gave David the house, he's just living there for free and he's living there with Marissa and stuff like that. I personally, obviously, I don't know. There hasn't been any concrete sources saying that he's living there and she's paying it. So, I mean, she's saying she didn't give him the house, but I don't really know because David doesn't have income. And when she first got the house, David did sign the paperwork with her, despite them not even being married yet, not even being engaged. He signed the paperwork himself. So he is technically, to my knowledge, he is legally the landlord just as much as Jenelle is. So, but who's paying for the lights and electricity and stuff there and the water and all that? I have no earthly clue because David does not have an income. So maybe she is paying it. I don't know. But if she is, that's kind of weird. If that's the case, then what? Why would she pay the bills at the house if she's not even living there and they're supposed to be getting a divorce? That's some sketchy business right there. The next question I saw that was like super funny to me was someone said, Herbs is saying that he dropped you. Now Jenelle actually responded and said, if you only saw my text messages, with like a laughing emoji. So I don't know, for some reason, I don't know who to believe, but I just know from personal experience, when you just say you don't want to date a guy, you don't want to be with him in a relationship, you just want to be friends or whatever the case may be, they get super butthurt, because that's happened to me, to where I was just like, you're a nice dude, but listen, I'm focused on my career or whatever, and I don't want to date right now. I just don't. And he took to his Snapchat and was just like, oh, you know, women act like they're on a pedestal. They act like they're so much better when I can literally go date 10 of you and everything like that. So some dudes do get butthurt because they can't handle rejection. So maybe that's the case here, or maybe that's not the case here. I don't know, but only time will tell if that is true. I think Jenelle should leak the text messages, but maybe she don't want to do that because maybe Herbie got some like grimy stuff on her that she doesn't want leaked out. The next question was actually about Kel Lowry. So someone said, do you think you and Kel could ever be on good terms? I love you both. Now, Jenelle actually responded and said, would have to be a legit apology from her and not for the podcast. Sell it for clickbait or for just filming purposes. So again, her response is pretty much saying like she would have to legitimately apologize to Jenelle, because the only reason why Kel was reaching out to Jenelle via this whole divorce situation is to get Jenelle actually on her podcast. And everyone was saying like, oh my gosh, is she really going to be on Kel's podcast? But Jenelle is like, that's not really legit to me. I feel like she's just trying to use me for views and for money and stuff. Because as we all know, when Jenelle set Kel Lowry's hair products on fire and it literally went viral everywhere, her hair, like her sales for her products went up. Like Kel Lowry said she made like $10,000 in one day, allegedly, due to Jenelle setting her products on fire, and it just gave her more publicity and stuff like that. So Jenelle is like, listen, unless she gives me a sincere apology, like a private conversation, I'm not gonna go on her podcast and just give her money, clout, and views. Like, I'm not. And I agree. The next question was also about Kel Lowry. They said also, what are your feelings towards Kel now? Now Jenelle responded and said, I have nothing good and nothing bad, LOL. So she's pretty much saying, listen, I don't have nothing bad to say about her. I don't have nothing good to say about her. Just, you know, Kel Lowry, live your life and I live my life. And that's the best answer, because people will literally just pick apart your response and then try to start drama. So good thing that she stayed neutral there, because, you know, people just love drama. They love it, love it, love it. So that is actually the end of the Q&A. She did a lot of more questions, but it was just kind of like irrelevant to me. It was just like, are you doing YouTube? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? And she was like, yes, I'm going to be uploading more and doing a lot of different stuff, more Q&As, being more involved. And other than that, I pretty much touched on like the main questions that everyone was asking her. So that was fun. Like, I always love Q&As, especially when they're like genuine, because she did a Q&A on her YouTube channel and I'm just like, girl, you could have done without this Q&A. Like, you didn't really answer anything, but it seemed like she really gave her full thoughts there. So that was super cool to actually kind of see her coming out of her shell, because she's been like not really on social media like that. So that concludes the video, everyone. What do you all think about Jenelle Evans doing a Q&A on her Instagram account? What do you think about the drama with Kel Lowry and this Herbie guy? What do you think about David Eason tag teaming with Herbie to actually just belittle her online? Do you think that was wrong? Do you think she deserved it? Some people think she deserves it. So let me know respectfully your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell beside it to get notifications on whenever I do upload. I'm Yasmin Woodland, and until next time, I'll see you later.